Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do a little quick get ready with me for New Year's Eve. I just woke up today and I felt like playing in makeup. I haven't done a makeup video in a while, so I will disclaim I am not a professional makeup artist. This is truly just for fun. Also, as you can see, my hair is different. I didn't film this one for you guys because I truly did the same thing that I did in my previous video, but with different colors. I touched up my root, and then I used Pravana Violet, Pravana Silver, and then Poseidon from Arctic Fox. And I'll leave those linked down below if you are wondering. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below as well, and I'll answer them as best I can. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Brows are already done. I'll probably go back to them later because I did them really quickly. For today's eye look, I'm gonna use this palette from Dose of Colors. I have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I'm gonna prime my lids. And like I said, it has been a hot minute since I've done makeup. I'm gonna start off with this color just to set that primer a little bit. Bada bing, bada boom. This shade right here, just to darken up the crease. I'm sure you guys can see behind me, I have a plant shelf. One of the hobbies I've taken up during this quarantine has been plants. And thankfully, most of them are still alive. I thought I was the worst with plants. Focusing on the edge and then blending it inward. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a little bit of the one right next to it. I'm only gonna use this in that outer corner with the same brush. And then I'm gonna bring it in toward the lid just to kind of diffuse it. So I'm just gonna go in circles for a little while until it kind of blends together. Doesn't have to be perfect because let's be honest, this makeup is for la sala. I'm just gonna stay there, take some family pictures if I can with my kids. These eyeshadows are very pigmented, so it's better to build them up than to have too much on your eye. So now I'm gonna take this shimmery shade right here. It is a gold, and I am using my finger to apply this shade on my lid, concentrating it on the inner half. Now I'm gonna take that same blending brush and I'm gonna go over the edges of that shimmery shade. Quick wardrobe change. I put on something red because I felt like the gray that I was wearing was clashing with the look. I am gonna be wearing something red. I'm also gonna be doing red lips. So I have this dress on. I think it's from Zara. So we're gonna move on with the look. I did go ahead and look for a setting spray. This is MAC Prep and Prime. I'm gonna be spraying a flat brush and I'm gonna accentuate that golden eyeshadow. It's not a big difference, but it will make it a little bit brighter. So I am gonna go ahead and put a little bit of black eyeliner. I'm using liquid. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. Now we're gonna move on to the face. I'm gonna be using a foundation that's just comfortable for me. It's the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. It might have a little flashback in photos, but I would advise you to stay away from SPF if you're using flash photography. And I do like to apply it with my fingers. I just find that it applies better. I do have primer on my face. I use the Maybelline Master Prime. This is a hydrating primer. I would say this is a medium coverage foundation, but it just looks like second skin and it feels like second skin. Very comfortable. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I'm gonna use this underneath my eyes. I've been tossing out all of my makeup. I had so much makeup that was expired. I would say about 75% of my makeup is gone. And it feels so good, but I have to replenish at least the basic stuff because obviously I'm not leaving the house. But things like concealer, face products are kind of my go-to for daily. I just got this e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and let me tell you, buying online for skin products, it's really a pain in the butt. You have to guess, so the color they showed you is rarely accurate as it's gonna show up on your skin. I do really like this formula. I would probably get a slightly darker shade. For this area right here, I got the Wet n Wild Photofocus Concealer in light medium beige. See if I can cover this bad boy up. Color correcting might have gone better here, but I don't have any color correctors. Like I said, I threw out most of my makeup, so we are gonna move on. To set my under eye, I'm gonna use a new product. I got this recently. It's the Palladio Rice Powder in Translucent. To set the rest of my face, I'm gonna use the Clinique Perfectly Real Compact Powder just because I want to add a little bit of coverage to the cheek area. Blush brush, because I can't find my powder brush. Coverage is done. Now we're going to move on to shaping. I do have this little Sephora palette. It looks a little beat up. My kids got into into my makeup, but this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I actually put it in this little eyeshadow pan. I like this one because it kind of carves out the face, but it also bronzes. Ever so slightly contouring my nose because it's New Year's Eve, so why not? Do I do this on the daily? Heck no. For blush, I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in Exposed. I just think this is a really nice neutral blush. To clean up my contour a little bit, I'm going to use Palladio rice powder with my sponge. We're going to dust it off. I'm not really going to bake. I just kind of wanted to clean up the contour a bit. For highlight, I'm going to be using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone and ever so slightly highlighting. I'm just going to touch up my eyebrows a little bit using the NYX Micro Eyebrow Pencil. And if you're wondering, I did fill in my brows with the NYX Eyebrow Powder Pencil. So these together are a good combination. So now we're going to go back to our eyeshadow palette. I am going to mix these two together, the brown and the reddish brown, and run it underneath my lash line. And I'm gonna go into this shade right here and diffuse that bottom lash line. Now for the inner corner highlight, you can go back into that golden shade. I'm gonna use something a little more finely milled. This is MAC Nylon. Adds more of like that highlighter effect. To top it off, I'm gonna use the golden shade of the palette just to warm it up a little bit. This does have some fallout, so just be careful about pressing it in. Last step is lashes. Now I do have some falsies here, but I don't have lash glue. It expired, so that's going in the trash. I'm gonna use mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. If you have falsies that you wanna use, feel free. They definitely add a little something special to the look. I'm gonna be doing red lipstick. I just feel like it's very holiday. I do like liquid lipsticks more for things like this because they don't transfer. I have this little Disney mini Sephora cream lip stain. It says always red. If you do mess up on red liquid lipstick, you could always go in with a flat brush and some concealer and clean it up. I'm just gonna set everything. Now we throw on some earrings because New Year's Eve. I don't think I've ever used these earrings. If I use them, I probably use them once. They are very much out there, but I do think perfect for that occasion. Perfect for la sala. Or that bling. If you're wondering, these are from Aldo. So that's it for this makeup look. Thank you so much for watching and for joining me today. I had a lot of fun. It's been forever since I played with makeup and I really enjoyed creating this look. I hope it was useful to you, gave you some ideas. I do wish you all well. I know this holiday has been very hard for a lot of people, especially those who have lost. Just know you are in my thoughts and prayers, and I wish you all the best for the new year. So thank you for joining me today. I hope all of you have a safe and happy holiday, and I will see you soon. Bye.